Hello YouTubers, welcome back to Leadership and Success Coaching. Recently, I got this really interesting question and someone came up to me and asked me this. Go like, well, Chee Wai, how did you build your business, 15, 16 years ago? When you first started out, when you had nothing. When you had nothing to back it up or to prove to people. Now, of course, once you make $1 million, once you've had a massively successful business, it's so much easier to show people the future, to tell people what you want to do and what you want to achieve, because you have something to back it up. And people go like, yeah, I can see what you're saying, I believe you. But how did you do it when you first started out and you had nothing, when you had no results to prove? Because there are people, as I'm sure if you're watching this video, some of you might be facing the same challenges, which is there is a vision of where I want to go. There's a place or the future that I believe that we can create. But I've not achieved that level of massive success yet to prove it to you. So how do you get people to buy into that vision or to believe in you when you don't necessarily, or you've not necessarily achieved the results yet to back it up? That's what I want to talk about today. As always, thank you all very much for supporting this channel. If you've not subscribed to the channel yet and you like what you're watching, feel free to subscribe to it so that you can stay in touch with all the latest videos coming your way. And of course, feel free to share this with people that you think will benefit. Let's get straight into it. What do people subscribe to? Now, of course, if you are massively successful now, if you've got a big business, you've got lots of money, yes, it is easier for you to convince people of the future, of where you're trying to where you're going, what you're trying to achieve, because you have what it takes to back it up. But let's not forget that all the big companies that we see today, they didn't start out that way, and they started really small. Every successful entrepreneur, every multi-billionaire started from humble beginnings. So how did those people, how did myself, for example, start out and get people to buy into the vision or the future that I'm trying to create? Think Alibaba, Amazon, Google, Apple, right? How did the founders of these companies make it? Two things, vision and actions. I think vision is quite straightforward. Most entrepreneurs or business people have that. They talk about where they want to go. They talk about where they imagine or vision the future to be like, where they foresee the industry or the business to become in the next 5, 10 years. And if you paint a really powerful, clear, vivid picture, I think that part is sorted. What I do want to talk a little bit about is the second part, which is the action part. You can have all the big talk in the world. You can sell the vision and the future, and you can make it nice, beautiful, clear. But at the end of the day, your people will have to look at your actions and start to decide and say, hey, is this person's action in line or matching with their vision of the future, their perspective of what the next 5, 10 years is going to be like? Because if you say this is what you want to create, this is what you want to achieve, I'm going to expect the same level of actions or commitment from your end, because I'm going to judge you based on that. Because if you have a big talk, I'm going to need to see some massive actions to go along with the big talk. You know what I mean? So I suppose my advice for all of you out there is this. When you're trying to build something, when you're trying to build your business, when you're trying to start off and build the vision of your future, to get people to buy in and to subscribe, the key is to make sure that you have a clear vision of where you're going, and absolutely to have massive action, get down to prove, to match the talk that you have of what you want to create. And that is how you get people to believe and to buy in to what you want to do. While it's not possible that every venture is successful and every action you take ends up in a positive result, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your actions give people no chance to doubt you. Now, I don't know if what you say is going to happen. I don't know if the future is really going to be like what you say. But man, the way I see you work, your commitment, your passion, I just don't think I can doubt, because when I look at the way you do things, maybe it's gonna happen. That's the kind of feeling you want to give to your people. While it's not necessarily 100% possible to guarantee the results, it is so hard to doubt what you say because of your effort, your commitment, your passion, your energy. I think that's the key. As always, I try to keep these videos as short as I can. Let me know how you feel in the comment section here below. If you've got any challenges building your team, communicating your vision to your people, or if you have success using alternative strategies in communicating the future to your people, let me know. Write it down in the comment section here below. And as always, I look forward to seeing you guys again in the next video. Take care. Have a nice day.